Hello students. In the last class, we learned the definitions of mass, weight and density with their SI units. Now we'll discuss the continuous part of density. Here you can see the density of different substances. And you can observe the density of air is less and the density of platinum is more. This is because packing of the molecules. Suppose I say molecules of the substance are very tightly packed so that substance has more density. And the molecules of the substance are loosely packed that substance has less density. So clearly we understood air molecules are loosely packed so it has less dense. And the platinum molecules are tightly packed so it has more dense. And we can easily find out the density of regular solids like cubes, cuboids and spheres etc. because we can measure mass and volume easily. But it is difficult for irregular solids like stone. In this case, we can find the mass of the stone using beam balance. But how to find out the volume? Here I am taking one measuring beaker and is partially filled with water, and this number represents the volume. Now take the initial reading or initial volume of the water level in a beaker, that is V1. Then drop a stone using a string and it is immersed completely in water. Now you can observe the water level is increased in a beaker. Now take the final reading of the water level, that is V2. The difference between initial reading and the final reading gives volume of the stone, that is V is equal to V2 minus V1. And students, we know that density is equal to mass divided by volume. So using this formula, we can find out the density of stone easily. Dear children, listen to the explanation carefully. Can you tell me what relative density is? Look at the word relative. It tells us compare the density of something to density of something. But the question is relative to what? Yes, that is density of water. When we compare the density of a substance with density of water, we get a number. This is called relative density of a substance. We can represent an equation of relative density as density of substance to density of water. Students, can you tell me the unit of relative density? Look at the RHS side and tell me the unit. You can observe relative density is the ratio of the similar quantities. Units of numerator and denominator cancel each other, so it has no units. Let us take one example. Density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube and density of iron is 7800 kg per meter cube. So substitute the values for the formula. So we will get the answer 7.8. So this is the density, relative density of iron. This tells us another important thing. If relative density of a substance is more than 1, then the object will sink in water. As the relative density of iron is 7.8 is greater than 1, so the iron will sink in water. If we take an example of ice, the density of ice is 934 kg per meter cube. So substitute the values, we will get the answer 0.934. As this value is less than 1, the ice will float on water. Dear children, do the worksheet on your own. Next class will discuss how to find out the density of regular solids. Thank you.